Yo guys, it's your homie Xenopane. I'd like to welcome y'all to another Black Desert Online video. In today's video, we're going to be going over beginner heating and also the other beginner skills you need for processing. Now, in order to start this course, quests, you need to come to Jemka Swarmsbane. He is the first NPC that is going to start it all. And the first quest you're going to be doing is Because I Like You. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring up a picture here, and these are all the quests that you need to do in order. As long as you're doing them in order from him, you should be able to linear path yourself into the higher knowledge 4 that you need for processing. And the quests that you need are Because I Like You, Nothing Our Friendship Can't Do, Settling Down in Hydel, Bustling Alejandro Farm, Helping with the Pumpkin Harvest, A Threatening Scarecrow, A Meat Dish for the Workers, In Search of Higher Knowledge. Now, once you get all these quests done, you're going to go ahead and head to Hydel, and I'm going to show you the NPCs you will be talking to. And like I said, if you do the quests in order that I displayed on the screen, it should automatically take you where you need to go. But for just in cases, I'm going to go ahead and show you real fast. So from the central market here in Hydel, if you guys go this way, down this path to the left, it's going to take you to this NPC called Icy, which is her. And then she'll give you a quest that will, the learning higher processing skills. You guys are going to go ahead and accept that. And then it's going to complete because we already did it. But when you do complete that, what you're going to need to do is come over here. You're going to come to Ornilla, which she will give you grinding beginner. And then you come over here to Flavano, and he will give you heating beginner. And then if you guys come to Lebios, he'll give you chopping beginner. Now for filtering, you're going to come to Dorafonte, and you're going to go into quest and accept filtering feathers. Once you complete that and turn that in, you will get filtering beginnered. And if you come down here to the blacksmith Tecton, you want to go to quest and accept the need soft hides quest, and that will give you drying beginner. And then if you come down to Laura, she has a quest called Boys for Kids, which will give you shaking beginner. Now that covers all the skills you will need for the next step of the guide, which is getting the skilled versions of these processings. Alright, in order to get heating skilled, you guys are going to want to come over to Keplon, and there are some requirements that you need before the mission will pop up for you. And what you need is at least Gathering Skill 10 and Processing Professional 5, along with the knowledge of all the beginner processing that you are getting in the beginning of this guide. We go to life skill certificates. You're going to need shaking beginner, drying beginner, filtering beginner, grinding beginner, heating beginner, and chopping beginner. So you need all that knowledge on top of the Gathering Skill 10 and Processing Professional 5. Now I already did this, I got skilled heating, but as soon as we get into Keplon, you guys are going to come over here by the blacksmith and talk to this villager. When you talk to him, he will give you a quest that will take you to Vododune, and it will auto path you up here to the left, and Vododune will be located in this mine. And it's not the big guy that you see that has the quest over his head. It's this guy over here, Vododune. You're going to talk to him, and you're going to look at his quests, and you're going to do a man better than coal, and then the next one will be materials for skills, and that will complete the heating skilled quest that you need to get that knowledge. Now to get the next skilled ability that you need for your processing, you will have to accept the pure iron crystals from Vododune and do that, which he wants you to produce pure iron crystals. And how you're going to do that is go into heating and get some metal solvent and some iron ingots, put those together, and go ahead and melt them together, and you guys will get your pure iron crystals. So we went ahead and got it. I'm going to go ahead and go to Vododune and turn that in. Boom. And it'll give you another quest processing, looking for wood cutting expert. Now this is going to get your skilled chopping for those of you who are like building boats or whatever you're going to need skilled chopping for. So we're going to go ahead to that part. Now we're here in front of the NPC that's going to give us skilled chopping, Merghead. Now please do the quest in the order that I have given them since the beginning of the guide, and you guys will not run into any problems getting the skilled versions for your processing. Now once you guys are here, you guys are going to go ahead and turn in this quest and then accept amazing tree art. And what he wants you to do is he wants you to give him a cedar plywood and fir plywood and pine plywood. So if you guys have that in your inventory, you guys can either buy it from the central market or you can go farm it yourself and make it yourself. But you go ahead and give him one of each, and that'll go ahead and complete the quest. Do not have skilled chopping quite yet until we do processing wood with fire. So now that we got processing wood with fire, what we're going to do now is collect 10 cedar plywood, select heating in the processing tab, and put in 10 cedar plywood and 3 plywood hardener, and then heat it up to create the cedar plywood. So we go into heating, and then we go ahead and put the hardener in there, and then the cedar plywood, heat them up, wait for it to get done, and it's done. Boom. Now we go back to him again and we turn it in, and now we have the chopping skilled. Now from here, it's like, where do I go to go ahead and get the rest of the knowledge? Because it just stopped. And I feel you guys, because I was there at one point. If you press start and then go to quests and then go to suggested and then scroll all the way down until you get to certificate skilled paradigm, it will then lead you to the next part of the quest to get your other skilled processing abilities. You're just gonna go to Pride of Bear and then navigate, and I'll meet you guys there. That quest has auto pathed us to Like Bear. You're gonna want to click on him. Quest Pride of Bear, and what he's gonna ask for us to do is collect and dry 5 deer hides and make soft hides, and then dry 10 soft hides to make 1 fine soft hide. That's what he wants us to do. So in order to do that, go into processing, drying, and then get your soft hides and dry them until you get a fine soft hide. So you wait for it to proc. Boom, it's done. You go and talk to him again, press A, and then press quest, and then go to the best hide. Now the best hide, this is where we're gonna get our knowledge. Now we need to get 3 fine soft hides, and then select shaking from the processing tab. Put in 3 fine soft hide and 5 leather gaze, and shake. Make supreme soft hide. Now, in order to do this, you need your processing to at least, no, you need it at Artisan 1. That's the only way to get shaking skilled. And as you guys can see, I'm right now currently not processing Artisan, but we will come right back as soon as I hit that to finish this guide out.
Approximately 10 hours later.
And with that, we hit Artisan Processing 1. As you guys can see here, this is how you unlock Shaking Skilled. So as soon as you guys hit Artisan 1 in processing, you're going to want to go into rewards and challenges. And once you guys are here, you guys are going to go down to the rewards section, down, and you guys can see here, you became an Artisan Processor, and the knowledge is here for Shaking Skilled. You're going to pick whatever you guys want, either a ruby, sapphire, topaz, emerald. I'm going to go ahead and pick a topaz, and then press claim, and now we have Shaking Skilled. And now with shaking, we can go ahead and make the supreme soft hide that Bear wants us to make. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Go into shaking, Boom. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the leather glaze and the fine soft hide, put those together to go ahead and make this item. Boom, we now have the supreme soft hide, and we can go ahead and turn this in, which will give us the knowledge of drying skilled. Now getting skilled drying, you will now not know where to go again. So what you guys are going to need to do at this point is press quests and then go to suggested and scroll all the way down to skilled paradigm to auto path to the next part of the quest. I'll see you there so we can go ahead and get the next skilled processing ability. And now we're here at the NPC that's going to give us our next skilled ability that we need. Garanoa, apparently that's his name, and he's looking for a topaz for his wife. When you accept the quest called Granoa's Proposal, you're going to want to have a topaz on you. You don't have to make it or anything, just either buy it from the CM, or unless you already like farmed it earlier or bought it, you're good. So then you're going to go ahead and talk to him, press chat, and say I brought the topaz to finish the quest. And you can select any of these materials that you want, or worker items. And I'm gonna pick the butcher knife because butcher knives are really good for hunting, because that's what you do to get that meat. And for our next quest for grinding skilled, we have to process resplendent topaz by grinding 5 topazes together. So we're gonna go ahead and open up our menu, go to grinding, and I already have topazes for when I make golden coral. You guys may know that from my underwater gathering guide. I'll go ahead and put that up there so you guys can click on that if you guys want to watch that. So go ahead and click on topazes for grinding, and now we're gonna grind 5 of these babies so that way we can make our resplendent topaz, which should be pretty quick because we only need 1. Boom, we're done. Now we can go ahead and talk to them and turn that in. Now we're gonna go ahead and collect our next quest, which is the best jewel. Now this best jewel is gonna go ahead and give us some gem polisher, all that good stuff. And the reason why we needed artisan 1 is so we can get shaking skilled, because in order to make what he wants us to make, we need that shaking skilled ability. So you guys go into processing, go into shaking, and we're gonna go ahead and put the resplendent topaz along with the gem polisher up in there. Now we're gonna go ahead and process that, get this done, so that way we can go ahead and get grinding skilled. So now we wait, it is done. Go ahead and talk to him again, and now we got it, grinding skilled. Boom. Now we're gonna go off to our next part of the quest. Now for our last skilled ability, which is gonna be filtering, you're gonna receive the quest from Girano, this guy, who's gonna take you to a quest called Trouble Oberon Farm. So we're gonna go ahead and go there and get our last skilled processing skill. Now that we're here in front of Oberon, we're gonna go ahead and do the next quest, which is gotta pluck them all, hunt cuckoo birds. If you guys follow exactly where I'm going, you guys can auto navigate as well. It'll take you straight to where the cuckoo birds are. And you're gonna need a tanning knife for this mission in order to skin them. So you're not getting their meat, you're just skinning them. I'm using a matchlock because it said to hunt. I know you could probably just kill them, but hey, I gotta do it the right way, you know what I mean? So we go ahead and skin 1 cuckoo bird, see how many we get. Boom. All right, we just did 1 and we got 5 already. That's amazing. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and turn this in and move on to the next part of the quest. Now for the next part of the quest, we're gonna go ahead and make some lightweight plumes. We're gonna go ahead and open processing and then go to filtering. And then I went ahead and farmed a bunch of cuckoo bird plumes off video, and the reason why is because for the next couple parts we're gonna need a lot more in order to complete the other 2 parts of his quests. So we're gonna go ahead and sit here until this is all done, and we're probably gonna stop once all 108 are done, so that way we're not gonna need that many. You're gonna need about like 10 to 15ish. But the thing is you actually have to make them, so keep that in mind. Don't just go to the CM and buy them, or else it's not gonna count. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and do this, and then I'll meet you guys for the next part of the quest so we can go ahead and get our filtering skilled. Now what he wants us to do is make fine lightweight plumes. So we're going to go ahead and go to processing, go to filtering once again, and this time instead of cuckoo bird plumes, we're going to go ahead and do lightweight plumes, which this should go ahead and turn them into fine. So we're going to go ahead and do this until it's complete, and then after this we're going to need to do 3 fine lightweight plumes. So we're going to go ahead and just stick around here until we get 3 of these babies, so that way we can go ahead and complete the final quest. Now last but not least, finally the final skilled mission that we need to complete, so that way we have all the skilled processing abilities. So for the last mission, he wants us to make supreme lightweight plumes. Now in order for us to do that, we're not going to do filtering this time, we're actually going to do shaking, which we got from being artisan processing. So you guys go to artisan, or not artisan, processing, then click on fine lightweight plumes, and then leather glaze, press Y and shake it to oblivion until it gives us a supreme lightweight plume. Now I recommend either selling these for buku money or keeping them, because if you keep them you can use them in a lot of stuff that requires the supreme versions of these plumes. They're really high in demand because you use them for a lot of stuff, especially Grand Veer horse armor. So just keep that in mind. You guys can go to BDL Codex, look that stuff up too if you guys really want to. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys want me to go ahead and put a link to the recipes and all that good stuff, because I will if asked. Now we're going to go ahead and turn this in, and we finally got filtering skilled, which completes our journey for all the skilled processing abilities. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Character, go to knowledge, life skill, certificates. We'll go ahead and go down. We got chopping, heating, grinding, filtering, drying, shaking, and then all skilled. Then we have chopping, heating, grinding, filtering, drying, and shaking, beginner. We have beginner and all skilled. If you guys follow this guide to a T, you guys should have no problems. I hope this guide really helps those who are confused about how to get skilled and beginner heating, chopping, etc. Like I really do, because I've seen it a lot of people not knowing what to do in game, in chat. So other than that, guys, if you guys want more Black Desert content or MMORPG content in general, please don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button and help the channel out by sharing it with your homies and friends. And other than that, guys, your homie Xenopain out. Peace.